Hello, I am Bruce.
And I am Springsteen.
And we are twins from Long Island, New York, born and raised. And I am a Giants fan.
And I am a fan of the New York Jets.
While we might be twins, we are obviously very, very different. As I said before, I am rooting for Big Blue.
And I root for the gangrene.
We are diehard New Yorkers. We have always been diehard New Yorkers, and we will die diehard New Yorkers. Our mother named us after a New York icon, Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen was born in New Jersey. He's from New York. Bruce Springsteen is from New York. No, don't Google it. You can't trust Google. Use Bing.
Hey, f*** you. Shut the f*** up, you piece of shit. I hate you. Mom hates you. Dad hates you. We hate you.
I'm a Bills fan. I don't know why Dad didn't just leave you on the side of the road.
What he said.
I hate this family.
Yeah, keep shooting, you piece of garbage. That's it. Say one thing one more time.
Do it.
Say one more thing.
Do it.
One more thing.
Do it.
One more thing.
Do it.
My brother and I are in the same line of work, and that is staying at home with our mother to take care of her. She's 45.
Our mother is very healthy, but we know that we would just break her heart if we left her.
Wouldn't be right. But we're completely different people. Completely different people. You know what? Sometimes I look over and I forget that he's even my brother. I'm like, who's this guy? Who's this guy over here? I wish I didn't know who you were, you piece of garbage.
Guys, we're triplets. We all came out on the same day.
But you can tell the story of the Jets season first. I'll go next time.
Our seasons were so different because we are so different. We're so different.
Hey, Darlene, you want to come over? You got mono. Alright, I got an awesome prank that I want you to play. You know who Sam Darnold is?
How the hell did Sam Darnold get mono? Bruce, you son of a bitch! Did you call Darlene?
Hello, we are back again. And by we, I mean Springsteen and my brother Bruce. Well, last week I recorded a Jets reaction video for your perusal, and it did very, very well. And so today, my brother Bruce is here to do the same. Bruce, what's the matter? I don't know if I could do it. What are you talking about? You're okay. It's too painful. You see, Bruce went through a pretty difficult time last season. And it just went all year. His first pick in fantasy football was Saquon Barkley. I don't even know who won fantasy last year.
I actually won fantasy last year. You guys still haven't paid me.
No, you didn't. You didn't win shit. You will never get a dime from me.
Not a nickel.
A dime.
Not a nickel.
A dime.
Not a nickel.
No, over my dead, bloating, rotting corpse will you get $1 from me. $1 from me. What have you done in your life? What? I would love to see you do one of these videos.
I actually already made a video. I posted it a few months ago and it got more views than yours last week.
Hold on one second. Are you saying that you took our camera,
my camera,
and recorded a video of yourself and more people watched that than watched my video last week?
No way.
There's no way you did.
Bullshit.
No way.
Yeah.
You think you're better than us? You think you're better than us? What have you ever done in your entire life? Your entire life, what have you done? Yeah, I'm a prodigy, okay? What do you have hanging on the fridge? 2nd grade, I did an art project. Got 2 stickers on it. 2 stickers! You ever get 2 stickers? No, I bet you didn't even get 1 sticker, you sick son of a bitch. You didn't get no stickers.
Nope.
What's hanging on the fridge from you, huh? What did Mom hang up?
A high school diploma, which neither of you have.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow. You know that we both dropped out of high school to take care of Mom, who is perfectly healthy. I hate you more than David Gettleman. Yeah, that's how much I hate you. That's how much I hate you. Bruce, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You can't let the anger monkeys take over again. Alright? You need to calm down. You need to be zen. Alright? You don't want to repeat what happened in the 2019 draft. Son of a bitch! Oh my God! How could you do this? That was an expensive draft. It was. I think I'm okay. I'm ready to talk about my Giants last year. Hey Bruce, did you see the game? Not a word! Don't say a word! Not a word! You're why Dad left. And that's both our seasons. Really nothing else to it. Very different seasons, as you can see. Very different, as we are very different. And, you know, next year, we're both going to be playing each other in the Super Bowl. That's a fact. That's just a straight fact. We're gonna win. I'm gonna win the AFC East. He's gonna win the NFC East.
The Bills are gonna win the East. Why did I say anything?
Do you want me to fight you? Do you want me to fight? I took an online jiu-jitsu class. It was on the internet and I took it. I could kick your ass. I could kick your ass right now. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But I could. I could. I watched a video on how to pick a lock. So if you keep this going, I'm going to break into your room and I'm going to break into your diary and then I'm going to post it on MySpace. I'm going to punch you so hard your eyes are going to look like Adam Gase. I swear to God. We're going to go down to the strip mall later and guess what? You're not going to get a pretzel. Nope, you're not going to get one. We're going to get pretzels, but you're not going to get one. Hello, I am Bruce.
And I am Springsteen.
And we are back again. People said that it would never happen, but
Didn't think it was possible.
here we are.
Was never gonna happen.
Unfortunately, we've been going through some tough times lately. The power has been off for approximately 3 weeks.
It hasn't even been 24 hours.
Shut up. Who's talking to you? That stupid son of a bitch has been outside for the past 4 hours and 45 minutes. We told him that the generator was not working. We did not get any Wi-Fi. That was a lie. I am currently on the internet.
He has been electrocuted at least 4 times. It brings me great joy.
I mean, just look at him.
Stupid son of a bitch. Hey, dumbass! It's been working the whole time! The whole time! I literally hate you!
You see, we wanted to shoot this video. However, our generator is not very big, so because of that, we have just powered the Wi-Fi and Netflix. That's it. The food in the fridge is definitely gone bad.
For someone who's working with a generator, they sure are a degenerate.
That was funny. In other news, things have been very tough for my brother, Springsteen, as the Jets have consistently, made decisions that have elevated his cholesterol and blood pressure.
When Jamal Adams got traded, my blood pressure was 300 over 290. I thought those numbers were good because they were high. Turns out, I was incorrect. Honestly, if Adam Gase fell off a mountain, 2020 would be redeemed. I don't know, guys. It's running. It should be working. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Are you playing Clash of Clans?
Yes?
Are you watching Netflix? Parks and Recreation. Great show.
For the love of God.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be using the Lord's name in vain. Hey, watch your mouth.
You guys don't even go to church.
We go to church.
We go to church.
All the time. Online church.
Okay, what month is Easter?
11.
September. You know you didn't even have to go to church to just know what month Easter was in, and yet you still got it wrong.
Listen, Jesus died for our sins, but if he ever met you, he probably would change his mind. Change his mind. Oh, he's not going to get crucified. Nope. Did you ever think that the reason we were so hard on you was because we obviously know that you are the smartest of the three of us, and honestly, it makes us feel bad.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry then. I didn't know you guys felt that way.
We're just kidding. You're a stupid piece of shit and we hate you. We hate you so much. Why don't you run an extension cord up to the bathroom, plug it into the hairdryer, and go take a bath? Do it. Do it. Do it. Shocking. Oh, hey, Bruce. Yeah, I had Dingus hook up the generator to the Xbox. So we got Xbox. TV doesn't work, but we got Xbox. Springsteen. What's wrong?
I just got a text from my brother. Numbnuts upstairs? No. The one from Boston. From Boston? He's coming to visit. Oh God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? This is so bad. This is so bad. Springsteen, you gotta sit down. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Can someone please tell me what's going on? I've called together this family meeting, and you, to tell you that our brother Carl from Boston is coming. Carl? He's coming back? I am straight up wearing a diaper right now because when he gets here, I don't know how my body's gonna react. I'm sure he's not that bad. I'm sure he's changed. You guys really shouldn't be worrying about anything. Now, Bruce, you're gonna take this as an insult, and you should. When you two sit next to each other, I have a hard time telling who's who. I mean, I know you're a piece of garbage, but it's the shirts. What are you talking about? This is the shirt I always wear. We need to come up with a better system to identify the both of you. And how do you want to do that? What are you doing? Are you kidding me? What? That is much better. Much better. Much better. Now you could definitely tell the difference, although I will say you should have already been able to, Springsteen, because I am gorgeous and you are a Jackson Pollock painting. With feces. Come on, guys. We need a game plan for what to do when he gets here. He should be here any minute. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to light the house on fire and say every man for himself. I have an idea. Why don't you just stand up for yourselves? Don't let him bully you around. Just don't take it. That's a stupid idea and you should feel bad about yourself. Terrible idea. The dog could have came up with a better idea than that. And she licks her own ass. Just licks it clean. I have an idea. Why don't we stand up for ourselves? Don't let Carl push us around like he always does. And instead, we tell him what to do. That literally was the exact same plan that I just said. Like verbatim. I'm pretty sure the same words were used. Now my idea was completely different from the nonsense that just spewed out of your mouth. Completely and totally different. Look, you wouldn't understand. You don't know how cruel Carl is to us. He treats us like subhumans. Like we're not even there. And we're family. You have no idea what it's like to be treated so terribly by people who are supposed to be your family. Really? I wouldn't understand. You're joking, right? Like, seriously? Seriously? Bruce, I got an idea. What if we stood up to him? Give me a plan! Ladies. You, come take my bag. Me? You know, I got a name. Now, let me get those for you. So, you guys still living in this crap hole, huh? This is literally the house that you grew up in. That's your opinion. Well, you may have heard that there were some tragic events that occurred in my life last year. Oh, you mean getting eliminated in the first round of the playoffs? You want to die today, Springsteen? I'm sorry. After being asked to leave the wild card, and because we were the bigger team, we humbly decided to exit the playoffs last year. I figured we needed a fresh start, and I thought I'd come back to this hellhole. You staying here? Yes, Bruce, I'm gonna stay here. Is that okay with you? We don't have any room. I don't care. You may have also heard that Tom and I are no longer together. And I didn't get a single card from any of you sons of bitches. Not a one. Nobody wrote, nobody texted, nobody called, nothing. Nothing from any of you. To be fair, I am illiterate. But that's okay. I feel like over the past few years, our relationship has been a bit distant because I have been better than all of you. Except for those 2 Super Bowls. What did you just say? No. Come on, Bruce. Speak up. What did you just say? I've peed. I'm gonna rip off your eyelids later tonight. How's Nate Solder doing for you? Is he good? Is he good? He's not good. And you? Me? Frederick! I'm assuming that you are running the house. Seriously? Him? Him? The only thing that he's running is my tally on how many times per day I want to suffocate him with his own pillow. I bet you were pretty happy to hear of my demise. Wow, it's been so long since someone actually addressed me by my first name. I bet you were all broken up about it. Well, listen. Daddy's home. Dad's back? No, he still left because of you. Oh. Wait, you told me Dad left because of me. No, he left because of Springsteen. Springsteen drove him up a wall to the point where he literally just picked up and left. No, it wasn't my fault completely, okay? Alright, and he's gonna be back. He's gonna be back, it's not a big deal. How could you do that? How could you lie about something like that, Springsteen? You are a liar! It's so good to be home. Springsteen, I'm staying in your room. Why my room? Because you root for a team whose quarterback runs into another player's ass. Fair enough. I didn't take the car up here, I took up the bike, so someone else is gonna need to go get my bags. There are 6 of them for each of my Super Bowl rings. So, I figured you guys could just do 2, 2, and 2. And just take care of that for me, please. Bruce, I'm gonna peel back your fingernails later. Frederick, you suck slightly less than the rest of them. Thanks. What the hell are we gonna do? I'm back, bitches! Can we talk? Sure. You look terrible. What happened to you? I haven't slept in 3 days. Well, that's actually technically not true. I tried to go to sleep in the boiler room. Okay, time to go to sleep. Oh, it's so hot in here. It's the middle of the summer, Frederick. You know how hot it gets in there?
It's so hot. It is moist in there. I haven't been to my bedroom in so long. Frederick, what do you think he's done to my stuffed animals? I don't think I would want to know that. What do you think he's done to Mr. Fuzzy? Mr. What? By the way, have you seen Bruce by any chance? I have not seen him. I'm sure he's fine. Probably not. Well, sitting in that literal oven has given me time to think about things, and I think you were right. Wait a minute. Did you just give me credit for something? Am I unpunked? We have to kick Carl out. What do you want to do? Here's what I'm thinking. You and me, we go upstairs right now, and we tell him what's what, and we say you're not welcome here anymore, and you kick his ass out. This better not be like all those other times where you just throw me under the bus. I know that, Bruce and I have given you a hard time over the years, and I wanted to say I'm sorry. And I hope that you can forgive me. Well, I accept your apology, and I'd be happy to help. Now let's go get our house back. Frederick, I see you. What are you doing? Not much. Just got finished burning your birth certificates. That seems terrible. What can I do you for? Can you tell me where Bruce is? Bruce? Never heard of him. Blue shirt, your brother, you told him you were going to peel off his eyelids last time you saw him? Nope, not ringing a bell at all. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that he did something with Bruce. I mean, is no one else catching that? By the way, Springsteen, I love the bathroom that is in your room. I don't have a bathroom. Oh. Oops. Are you urinating in my room? He is definitely urinating in your room. Why don't you just get to the point here? Well, you see, Frederick wanted to tell you something, and he's really serious about it. What? Are you serious right now? Carl, we're gonna need you to leave. This is the first time I'm hearing about this, and boy oh boy, Frederick, am I disappointed in your decisions. You're unbelievable. Me out? We're family. You don't kick family out. I'm sorry. Honestly, since you got in here, you've terrorized all three of us, but I gotta say, he's no worse than you guys! Wherever Bruce is! He's definitely not worse than you, because all you do, day after day after day, is pick on me and pick on me, and you know what? I'm sick of it! I'm done with it! This crap, moron? No! No more! How about I light you both on fire, and we'll see what happens. I'm done with it! I'm tired of being the butt of every joke! I jumped through a table one time, and now, oh, everybody's gotta pick on good old Frederick! You're the reason that Dad left, you're an asshole, and Bruce, wherever the hell he is, he can fall down a flight of stairs for all I care. I have been nothing but generous since I have gotten here. I have eaten all those boxes of cereal that have been in there in the closet just so you could go out to the store and buy you new ones. You're welcome. So you know what? I'm done. I'm done. You're all terrible people. Just terrible. Honestly, I think you both should leave. Unless Carl doesn't want to, then he could stay. You're jealous. You're jealous of my 6 rings, and that's what this has all been about. Yup, you've been jealous this entire time, and I get it. I would be jealous of me too. I'm awesome. So, Dad, how are you? Really, Springsteen? That's the first thing you say to him. Coward. Enough! Now, as you boys know, I've been gone for a little while. Literal years. Irrelevant. Yeah, just like your team, Joe. You watch your Brady-ass kissing mouth, or I swear I will slap the 6 rings out of you. I'm just gonna make an observation. I feel like there's a little tension in the room. And you. Of course you love the Jets. You always try to fit the square peg into the round hole. Just like Adam Gase is doing right now with Le'Veon Bell. That was hurtful. All of you! Disappointment. I gave you the perfect model. The perfect team to follow. The 1972 Dolphins. Weren't you like 3 when that happened? Hey Carl, who was the Patriots quarterback before Tom Brady? Hey Dad, why don't you tell Bruce and Springsteen that they're not really related? What? Huh? You son of a bitch. Yes, I am. I feel like we glossed over some important details. Bruce and Springsteen aren't related? Are you kidding? These two, well, they both might be sharp as marbles. Nope. Not related. Hey. Neither of their driveways reach the road. Sorry. That's my bad. I forgot to continue breathing. So wait. If they're not brothers, then who... What? Mom! No. Mom! You're back? Oh, thank God! They're your problem now! Good to see you, Mom. Do you think Mom's gonna get pizza bagels while she's out? Cutting it a little close to dinner time. Now, I have listened to all of you while I was laying there on the floor. Thank you, nobody, for the help. And I have heard everything that you have said. And in response to that, I only want to say one thing. I am also putting in another vote for the pizza bagels for dinner. So that's 2 for pizza bagels. The depths of your stupidity truly know no bounds. So wait a minute. If we're not brothers, which of us isn't your son? You guys are still gonna love us, right? Are you serious? You trapped me in a garbage can and rolled me into the lake. Yeah, that was funny. Carl? Are you serious? I locked you both in garbage cans and rolled you into the lake. So that's where I got that idea. But wait, which one isn't our brother? It's me, isn't it? Yes. It's you. Yes! Now that we're legally not brothers, I can literally kill you with no consequences at all. That's the law. Look it up. That is categorically false. It may be in your law book. But wait a minute. Why did you take me in? Where's my real family? Your real family was a mess. One was a loudmouth who really never amounted to anything. The other one is an underground fighter. And the last one, I don't even know what to call them. Oh. No. Blood or no blood. Bruce is my brother. We literally just established that he's not. I don't care. That man right there, he's family. Blood don't make you family. Shared DNA don't make you family. You are just listing different definitions of the word family. Being a descendant of a common ancestor doesn't make you family. Literally does. Thank you, Springsteen. I think what he's trying to say is Dad cooking dinner or we gonna order out? That is accurate. Why couldn't I be the adopted one? I get both your rooms now. Pizza bagels completely off the table. Jesus, it's gonna be a long season. Hello, I am Bruce. And I am Springsteen. And today we learned that regardless of what our last names are, we're family. Hey Springsteen, you think my family's out there looking for me and they're hell-bent on destroying the people that took me in and took me away from them? Nah. Yeah, you're probably right. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. McCarthy was supposed to make things different. He was supposed to save us! We're still America's team. You're still America's team. You think you have it bad? We lost to a team
with no name! If the Giants lose, they're literally in first place. How could this happen?
Well, hey everybody. What's going on here? Seems like there's a lot of stress in the air. Me, I'm doing pretty well. You know, I really feel like I've turned the corner. Like I'm a completely different person. Just carefree, no controversy.
You know that you're the same football team, right? Just without a name? I mean, Dan Snyder is still your owner.
It's alright, it's alright. Everything is PC, everything is A-OK.
That's actually a white supremacy sign now. Damn it! You're supposed to be different now! We're just starting off slow. No. We're possums. Yeah. We're possums. We're luring the league into a false sense of security, and then we're gonna do what possums do. What does a possum do? You think it could just be that you suck and maybe just getting a new coach is not gonna fix all of your problems? Hey, at least we lost to an actual team!
Sorry about that. I was unaware that was a thing. But I'm back now, and I have grown from the experience.
What's your team's name?
The Redskins!
Come on! You saw the game? It was the refs. They robbed us. They screwed us. They're jealous of us. Oh, so the refs told you to go for it on 4th and 3 instead of kicking a field goal, huh? We had injuries! Vander Esch!
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm healthy.
A little insensitive to say that during a pandemic, wouldn't you say?
How we lost to them.
What happened to us? We won a Super Bowl. We had a jail in our stadium. I've been in it. I just want to go back to the 90s. We used to be fighters. Literally. Have we gone soft? Have I gone soft?
I am purity. I am the light.
Can't wear white after Labor Day. Mother! I just read that you can take a jiu-jitsu class online. Maybe I'll try that. And get my edge back. Maybe this is a test. A test from who? From God. Oh, God. Okay, we are signed up. There's only one other person in this class. Springsteen. That's a weird name. What's the matter with you? First time going 0-2? I hate Adam Gase. I hate him so much. Oh, you sweet, sweet fool. Your team would be a pile of hot, stinking garbage with any coach. Hey, watch your mouth. Bill Belichick will get it done. Even with these scrubs. Greatest coach in NFL history. Easy. I don't know. I feel like he's really close to being the greatest coach ever. Like, he's 1 yard away, but just can't sneak it in there. You know? No one will ever find your body. But if they did, it would be in first place.
Oh, you want to die today, huh?
Enough!
Now listen here, you bunch of pansies.
Whoa! Whoa!
What? It's 2020. You can't call people pansies anymore.
Can't say that.
Pansies are flowers.
Okay.
Listen up. Bruce doesn't know about Saquon Barkley's injury, okay? So I need you to be very careful about what you say around him.
He is very fragile.
You tied him up and threw him in a closet.
Yeah, he was safe in there.
He could have fell down the stairs.
Shouldn't have left the closet.
That's a good point.
Wait a minute.
Why do you even care about Bruce? You're a deadbeat dad.
You're a literal monster.
Compliment taken.
And Frederick, you're leading the division. You don't know what it's like to lose.
We literally lost 4 Super Bowls in a row.
See, now you're bragging about all the Super Bowls you've gone to.
What a show off. You haven't been to the divisional round in 20 years. What the hell's the matter with you?
I'm sorry. I just remembered that we didn't make the divisional round last year. It's not right.
Listen, I know I haven't been around or a father, but like to try to do better. Just for example, I bought Bruce a new jersey.
What jersey did you get him?
Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I know. Listen, rough start to the season, but you know, we almost came back against the Bears, and hopefully Saquon's injury's not too bad, and we'll get this thing going. I mean, oh, man, look, I got a fancy new jersey, even got the tag still on it. What's going on? What's happening?
Is that a Plexico Burris jersey?
Yeah, Dad found it in a dumpster when we were walking around, and he said I could have it.
Really?
That is awesome. He played on the Jets too. Great jersey.
Guy literally shot himself in the leg.
Was that before or after he beat you in the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna skin you alive.
Well, Bruce, I'm glad you like it so much. Yeah, it's real nice jersey. Carl, do you have anything to say about Bruce's jersey? Saquon Barkley's out for the rest of the year.
What?
Oh, no.
Torn ACL. Done. Kaput. Finished.
No. No. That's not right. No, you're lying. That can't. Who's gonna run the ball? How are we gonna win? Why would you tell me this?
Oh yeah. Nice jersey.
Bruce? Nice job, Carl.
Thank you.
I think my work here is done. Is that my bike? He doesn't know how to drive a motorcycle. That thing is a lease! I'm coming! This is why I abandoned all of you.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make online jiu-jitsu class today.
Yeah, it is kind of a family emergency. You see, Bruce, my brother, who's not my real brother, we kind of stole him from another family. He kind of ran away on a motorcycle, which he doesn't know how to drive, and he probably crashed it into a tree. So now the entire family is scrambling trying to go find him. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, he's a Giants fan. How'd you know? Hello?
What's it like to be a winner? Well, being in first place on top of the division like I am, I have to say that winning is a mindset.
I wanna die! Take me! Please!
You see, some people can handle the pressures of being on top, while others all this blunt force trauma, and I still remember the game. Can't.
I'm reminded of the Browns every time I take a dump! I just look down and I go, I lost to that dump! I lost to my dump!
Do you want to move this to another room? We can. We don't have to be here with him.
Stupid fat McCarthy! He tricked us. He tricked us!
You see, not everybody can be a winner like I am. But don't just ask me. I mean, ask... Wait a minute. Where's what's-his-face? All right, just stay calm. Be one with the earth. Don't offend a soul. Hello, I am Bruce. I was on a motorcycle and I crashed it. And if you don't mind, can I please use your phone? Why, of course, man. You could use a... Bruce? Yes, hello, I am Bruce. Oh my God. We found you. I found you. Oh man. The others have to accept me now. Do I know you? Bruce. We're your family. Oh. Stay back, you disgusting vermin. I swear to God I'll shoot. Don't come near me. Get the hell away from me, you filthy, disgusting piles of petri dish garbage. Carl, you gotta calm down. We don't have COVID. Oh yeah? That's what Cam Newton said too. And look what happened to him. Now we're stuck with Brian Hoyer. I don't want to be stuck with Brian Hoyer. It's fine. Everybody is fine. Just put the Lysol down. You know what isn't fine? My motorcycle. It's been weeks. And not a word. Not a word. Or, you know, your brother. Who cares about him? I care about that. I care. Springsteen. Any word on your brother? No. I just can't stop losing. First, Bruce.
and then to a third-string QB on Thursday Night Football. Just won't stop. I know all about loss. Shut up, Carl. What did you just say to me? I said shut up, Carl. You're the one who drove Bruce away, and all you care about is your stupid bike and stupid Brian Hoyer. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm talking to you. Someone who has been so high and mighty, sitting there on their ivory throne, looking down at everybody. But now, look at you. You're nothing and you're weak. Still grasping for some relevance. Well, I'll tell you something. The way you're acting, the way you've been acting, this is why Tom Brady left you. You son of a bitch. You take that back before I rip your lips off. Oh God, not again. Hey guys, what's going on in here? Oof. Ooh, tough crowd, huh? Really deflated in here, huh? Carl? No? Okay. I'm going to go and grab a snack. Anyone want any wins while I'm in there? Wins. I meant snacks. But I'm sure you'd take some wins too, huh? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Hey, just a heads up, we haven't had anything like this in years, so this is going to happen all season. Okay, bye-bye. I'm telling you, man, they're going to be so excited to see you. I don't know. You see, I'm a loser. Bruce. Here, we're all losers, man.
Dear Springsteen, hello, it is Bruce. I wanted to write you to tell you that I found my real family. They're most certainly interesting. Today we have a funeral planned for the Cowboys season, even though we already had one last week when they lost to the Browns. One of my brothers used to be called a name that we're not allowed to say anymore, but now calls himself Wildflower Turquoise. I have no idea why, but I'm pretty sure he's on drugs. My other brother is an Eagles fan. His name is Simon, but for some reason he makes everybody call him Rocky. Finally, there's Angus, but we just call him Gus. Apparently he was Mom and Dad's favorite in the 90s, but nowadays he's just sad. I don't think they want me really talking to you, since according to Rocky, he said if they ever see you, they're going to destroy you on a spiritual level. So, I guess this is my first and only letter to you. Take care. Your brother, Bruce.
I just wish somebody taught me how to write. I want to thank you all for coming out here today to lay the Cowboys 2020 NFL season to rest. I'm sorry.
Man, nature just has so many colors on its spectrum, you know what I mean?
Now, I know that we always haven't gotten along, but I think it'd be nice for this one day if we could all just be Cowboys fans. Hard pass. Would anyone like to say a few words?
Hey man, we're talking about quarterbacks. Anyone see Alex Smith? He played yesterday. That was cool, right? Everyone likes us now? It's cool.
Any words that aren't that? What the hell are you doing here? You're not welcome here. After what you did to Dak. I did nothing. Sorry to hear about your quarterback. Don't you pretend you know what loss is. We lost Saquon Barkley. And there you go again, making it all about you. Don't take it personally. Gus is just, a bit raw right now. Dak can come back. You could take it out on me. Dak can come back.
Gus is just hurting, man. The anger monkeys have latched onto his back.
Springsteen and I used to talk about the anger monkeys too. Hey Gus, what are you doing? I'm gonna murder Bruce with an axe. He's joking. Oh no, he's not. You should run. Okay, Gus, now as the leader of this family, I've won 2 games now. Sit down, trash.
Hey Rocky, 1-win Twins.
Shut up, Wildflower. Gus, we can talk about this. Gus, we can... Come on. Come here, Bruce. I'm gonna chop your foot off. So then you know how Dak feels. Gus, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. It's okay. This is for Dak. If anybody's gonna kill Bruce, it's gonna be me. Carl? Where's my motorcycle, Bruce? I was just trying to murder Bruce with an axe, and a Patriots fan punched me, and I think he broke my nose. A Patriots fan, you say? Interesting. Dad, this marker's out too. Do I have to write it again? Are you still trash? Yeah. Well, then I believe you answered your own question. Nothing like a shutout to reinforce the reason why I abandoned you. Hey, Dad? Are we gonna go looking for Bruce? Or Carl?
What do you mean?
They've both been missing for weeks.
Honestly, I haven't even noticed. I'm sure they're fine. I swear to God, Bruce, when I find you, I'm going to bash your brains in with this grain shovel.
So is that a no?
Do you think I could just order my Dolphins Super Bowl champion shirt now and they'll just send it to me early? Or am I going to have to wait?
You're 3-3.
No win loser says what?
What?
Exactly.
Frederick? It's Springsteen. You've been in there for a week. Can I come in?
Go away, Springsteen.
Frederick, it's one loss. You have to move on. I mean, look at me. All we have is losses.
Move on. Josh Allen was supposed to be the MVP. The NFL put us on Tuesday Night Football. Nobody gets to play on Tuesdays. It was an honor. And we blew it.
Yeah, but the Titans are a good team.
They almost lost to the Texans. The Texans.
Wait a minute. Don't you have a game right now?
It's the Chiefs. They're just too good.
I mean, they lost to the Raiders, and you beat them.
That's right. We did beat the Raiders.
And I mean, if you beat the Chiefs, then maybe we can win a game.
Don't be ridiculous.
My bad.
It was just one game. It was a fluke. Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. We're going to the Super Bowl, Bills Mafia! Trademark now owned by the Buffalo Bills.
No, you're not. We are. I mean...
Thanks, Springsteen. I should cheer up. I mean, at least we're not the Jets.
Harsh but fair.
Oh, what did you want, by the way?
Oh yeah, can you come help me find Bruce?
Absolutely not.
Please, come on. I'm worried about Bruce. More so because Carl went after him.
Wait, Carl's gone?
Yeah, he left last week to go find his motorcycle.
So that means he's out there. And no one has made fun of him for losing to the Broncos yet.
I feel like you might be missing the point of my request.
I'm going to destroy him! Springsteen, grab my phone charger. We'll watch the game as we drive.
That sounds irresponsible.
Guys? Hello? They left me all alone. Guess we can watch Ace Ventura again.
You know, I gotta say that I'm really happy that we're going on this road trip. I think it's gonna do us some good. I know you and I haven't always gotten along, but I think that, you know, having a common goal can really bring two people together.
I don't want to hear a single word from you this entire trip.
I'll look out for squirrels.
What the hell's the matter with you?
The leaves, man. They raked up all the leaves. I was gonna make a leaf angel.
I truly don't care. Did you see a Giants fan run through these pots? He's skinny, Weasley, wants to die? Because I swear to God, when I get my hands on him, Hey, Rocky? Yeah, I got that Patriots fan for you. Oh, he ain't going nowhere, man. Groovy. Hey, Springsteen. How are the Bills doing? Well, it's the end of the third quarter, and the Bills are down by 10. Get out. What, but the car's still moving. Get out! Oh, okay. Now tell me, how does a Patriots fan find themselves here? Oh, I see where this is going. Okay. You still think that you're better than this? Than us? Than me? Well, I guess if Super Bowl 52 didn't prove it, maybe we can take a look at our records this season. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You see, while you barely compete in your division, I run this division. Oh, hey, Rocky. How you doing? What do you want, Wildflower? Just wanted to see if you needed my assistance since I'm number 2 in the division. I could be real scary. Nope. I got it. Thank you, Wildflower. I could get my big stick again. Wildflower, if you don't go away in the next 6 seconds, I'm going to bury you alive. But I'm the reason you caught him. And 5 minutes from now, you'll probably screw something up like you always do, so piss off. I'm sorry. So where were we? Sorry, little ant. It's just I'm so frustrated. Never gonna get the appreciation I deserve. I mean, I got the same amount of wins as Rocky. Hell, I even beat Rocky. If he won't appreciate me, then I guess I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. How does it finally feel to be powerless? To have a losing record? To be one of us? Are you even listening? I feel like you're not even paying attention to me. How about we get those glasses off? Maybe now you'll listen. going to give these back to you. I'm going to go get some supplies, and I'll come back and then we'll talk. Okay? You know, they benched Cam Newton yesterday. Pathetic. I'm sorry about your quarterback. You don't care. Everybody is laughing at us. Maybe do you think that's because you're kind of a toolbox every season? No! We're America's team! And Daniel Jones has never fumbled a football. Oh, you're serious? Listen, the point is that if you don't rub it in people's faces every single year, maybe people would treat you better. I have never done anything wrong. Ever. You literally chased me around the yard with an axe and threatened to cut my foot off so you can avenge Dak. Maybe. And hey, at least you won more games than me. That doesn't help. I can see how that doesn't help. Why are you being nice to me? Because we're family. Plus, I'm the only team in this division that's actually beaten the Washington football team, so I know a thing or two. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, I'm going to go, sorry. Well, I guess the roles are reversed. Why do you hate me, Carl? Is it Super Bowl 42? Super Bowl 46? The fact that I crashed your motorcycle into a lake? I can't talk to you when you have these stupid glasses on. Carl? There you are. Where have you been? What are you doing to Carl? Well, I was planning on showing him Nick Foles highlights until his ears and eyes bled. You can't do that. I won't let you. Oh, this is cute. Bruce, you couldn't stop me even if you wanted to. Or should I teach you a lesson again like I did this past Thursday? I'll stop you. You said it'd be 5 minutes before I screwed something up. So by my calculations, I'm right on time. And what makes you think that you can do anything? Week 1, bitch. You see, I did everything to get this family's approval. And it just occurred to me that I'm always going to be a joke to you, regardless of what my name is. What are you yammering on about? What I'm saying is, for the next 2 seasons, my name is Wildflower Turquoise. But for the next 10 minutes, you can call me Pain. Close your eyes, little blades of grass. I don't want you to have to see this. Excuse me. Have any of you fine gentlemen seen a Giants fan? Springsteen? Bros? Springsteen? From Jiu-Jitsu? No, I'm Catholic. Wildflower. What? Mm-hmm. Carl? Dak! Dak? Springsteen? Hey, everybody. What'd I miss? Oh. Oh, Dak. I miss you so much. What should I do, Dak? If my brothers won't support me,
Hello?
we're starting Tua. This is it. The future is now. Guess nobody's home yet. We did it! Victory is ours! We're going to the playoffs. We're going to the Super Bowl! Now I just have to look up how to say Tua's last name. Greetings, fellow subjects. It is I, your king. Your king of the NFC East. I have a question. Where'd you get that crown? Silence, you buffoon! I want that crown. Now that I have proven my superiority over all of you peasants, things are going to change around here. But you only have 3 wins. I'm sorry, but your insubordinate response has been intercepted. Do you get it, everyone? Just like Daniel Jones. Moving on, like I said, things will be changing around here. For example, you may have noticed my noble steed. Scooter said I was a grown man. This is not what grown men do. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that, horsey? Are you a good football team? Nay. Hey, horsies. Does anybody know where Frederick is? The Jersey trash is not recognized. No one respond. Oh, I think he's in the garage with that Patriots fan. Damn it, Wildflower. Why do you do the things that you do? All right, I'll do it again. Ready? Ready? Okay. Who am I? Oh! Cam Newton. The answer is Cam Newton. Come on, man. That's the 4th time I've done it in a row. I'm surprised you didn't get that. But then again, you've also lost your last 4 games, so can't really expect much from you nowadays, can I? Ooh, the ball seems a little deflated. I have decades of this, by the way, so you're just gonna sit there and take it. Frederick. What's up, Bruce? As you can see, I'm a little busy. You hit Springsteen with a car. Oh, don't be so dramatic. I'm sure he's fine. He's in a coma. Honestly, probably for the best. Have you seen the Jets play this season? Did you even call Dad and tell him what happened to Springsteen? No, I don't have his number. Well, I don't have his number. Are you just saying that so we untie you and you can kill me? Is it just me, or even when he's tied up, he is absolutely terrifying? Oh, absolutely. I'm holding back a wave of urine right now. Yeah. By the way, close game last night. Well, you know we have some experience beating Tom Brady. unlike yourself. Are you really in a position to throw shade at me right now? No. Maybe not. But I can throw this. You hit me. You hit me. If anything happens to Springsteen, I'll kill you. I can't believe he hit me. All right. Where were we? Hey. Where's the pin? Tell me, Frederick. What were you saying? Springsteen? What happened? I can't believe it. You've been in a coma, but you're awake now. You scared us all there, champ. We were worried about you. I must be awake because the Jets won their first game. But they... Oh yeah, you sure showed us. I mean, I guess we're the garbage team now in the NFL. But the Jets didn't win. Why would you say that, Bruce? Don't you want me to be awake? Why would you say that? I don't think he's going to wake up. You don't know that. If I was a Jets fan, I don't know if I'd want to wake up. Hey, Wildflower. Hey, that was a close game between us on Sunday. Why must things die? What? This tree used to be full of leaves, full of life. And now, just like our QBs, gone. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm never gonna get that crown. That beautiful flower crown. Wildflower, how many drugs are you on? All of them. Yeah, that makes sense. No. Here's the best part. We then picked off Russell Wilson again. They were calling him an MVP. Yeah, well, we've done things as well. That's why we are the kings of the NFC East. Calm down. You only won 3 games. Yes, the only 3-team win in the NFC East. Hey, where was that Horsey Butler guy? I could use some water. That's right, I haven't seen him in a bit. Curious. He must be around here somewhere. We're tied with the Giants. 7 losses. And it's only week 9. And now, Garrett Gilbert is our only hope. And I just bought a Ben DiNucci jersey, damn it! Not sure where he is. Kind of like you don't know where your offense is, huh? I'm taking your car. You can't just take my car. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That is no way to speak to your king. Do you feel like a king, big man? Because you didn't sound like a king last week when I was kicking your ass. The keys are on the shelf, and just be wary that the clutch is a little sensitive. You. When I get back, we're gonna have a conversation. Wow, you totally wussed out there. You have a wet spot on your pants, Your Highness. Again? Watch this. Oh, hey, servant! Fetch me a drink. I've already snapped 2 QB's legs in this division. You want to make it 3? See you on Sunday. I'm a big boy king. Is anybody else seeing this? We're a good football team! I'm telling you, Danny, this is it. This is our year. Tua is 3-0 as a starter. The defense is coming alive. It's finally starting to come together. I told you this day would come. Honestly, I don't know what could go wrong. We need to talk. I'm gonna have to call you back. So, I see you won last night. Not sure if you've cared to notice, but things have been going pretty well with me. We have a new QB whose name is a real tongue twister, but who's Danny? He's, yeah. I figured that's where you've been all these years. Mind your tongue. Remember who you're talking to. I am your father. Since when? Since when, Dad? Years. You were gone for years. And you know who took care of this place when you were gone? Me. I ran this place. Was I tough? Yeah. Did I beat the others down? Yeah. But at least I was there. A card in 2008 and 2016 doesn't make you a father. Are you finished with your insubordination? Far from it. Those boys that you left, they hated me. My brothers hated me. You think in 2001, I knew what I was doing? You think that I had any experience with being the measuring stick? To be the person that everybody competed with, looked up to, despised? No. But I learned. And I did it all without you. You would always rave about perfection, that you were the only one who did it. And even when I got this close from doing it, this close from doing things that you would have never dreamed of doing, you couldn't even be bothered to give me a call. I know that I have made mistakes. Drafting Chad Henne is a mistake, Dad. What you did, leaving us, that's not a mistake. That's vile. I'm here now, aren't I? And what happens? I come back, and you and your brothers, you head off, you leave me all alone in this house? You played the victim. Because of me, you are strong. So you can sit there and you can judge. But while you're living in the past, only one of us is going to be moving forward, while the other one is going to slip into irrelevance. And it's not going to be me. Well, at least I was relevant after the 70s. What do you want, Carl? You just came here and crap all over my parade? I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing that you could do to ruin my mood, because I'm walking on sunshine. Springsteen got hit by a car. Yeah, I've seen the Jets record. No, I mean actually got hit by a car. Oh. He's in a coma. I appreciate you telling me. That's not what I'm here for. Then what are you here for? You're gonna wake him up.
Oh, hey, Gus Rooney. Why don't you come over and pop a squat next to your favorite wildflower?
What are you doing down here, Wildflower?
Got a little heat on me, so I'm laying low.
What do you mean you're laying low?
Well, you see, the neighbor was mowing the lawn, and I ran over to him and screamed in his face that he was murdering the grass, and then I hit him in the head with a big stick and stole his lawnmower.
Right. Tough loss yesterday, huh?
Yeah, was hoping I'd get a little bit closer to that crown.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if either of us are going to get that crown now.
Oh no, I'm going to get that crown. I was just hoping I didn't have to bludgeon Rocky to death to get it, but gotta do what you gotta do, as they say.
Wait, what?
You see, Gus, I really don't have a lot of nice things. Quarterback, for example, my favorite one, broke his leg.
Oh, you mean Kyle Allen?
No.
Alex Smith?
Nope.
RG3?
Nope.
Then who the hell?
Joe Theismann.
Honestly, the fact that the list is that long. Wait, why do you like Joe Theismann? You weren't even alive.
Yeah, but he was on BJ and the Bear.
What?
It was a show in the 80s, and it had a chimpanzee in it.
I thought it was a bear.
No, that's his name.
The monkey's name is Bear?
Chimpanzee.
The monkey's name is Chimpanzee?
No, the chimpanzee's name is Bear.
So you like Joe Theismann because you like chimpanzees?
No, I like bears.
I honestly don't know why I speak to you.
Hey, how do you feel about getting t-shirts made that say Basement Buddies?
I'm still... But I'm still king!
For now.
All right, Springsteen. Oh boy. Do I have a day planned for us? I got a portable DVD player, and that's right, I got the Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. What the F? I want to be in a coma. Where's Springsteen?
Hail Murray. They're calling it Hail Murray.
Did you knock Springsteen on the floor?
No, he was like that when I came in.
What is everyone looking at? I am still your king. I am still #1.
Yeah, but who you playing next week? The Seahawks. No. Seahawks are an awfully good team.
No matter. I'm sure none of you will do well either.
I'm playing the Bengals. And they might have scared me, but, Wildflower, destroyed Joe Burrow's rookie year? Yeah, that. Listen, folks, I'm not here to point fingers, but Bruce, he destroyed Kyle Allen's leg and Dak Prescott's leg.
I'm over it. I'm not over it.
The important thing to remember is I'm just one win away from that crown. And if that means that I gotta snap a couple more QB's legs, well, I'll do that in 2 flaps of a hummingbird's wing. But I'm sure it's gonna be a great game and a whole lot of fun, and it'll be on Thanksgiving. And what's wrong with Thanksgiving? besides all the murder and stuff. The Broncos. How about them Texans? Fair enough. Hey, didn't you lose to the Broncos too? How about we don't talk during this car ride? Okay. It's all right, Frederick. Kyler Murray can't hurt me anymore. He's not here. Oh. Oh God, please not another Hail Mary. Oh. It's just you. Okay, I didn't know anyone was in here. I'll see you later. Hey, Bruce. Am I a good person? What? You know, you and Springsteen used to be terrible to me.
I hate you. Mom hates you. Dad hates you. We hate you. I'm a Bills fan. I don't know why Dad didn't just leave you on the side of the road. Yeah, keep shooting, you piece of garbage. That's it. Say one thing one more time. Do it. Say one more thing. Do it. One more thing. Do it. One more thing. Do it. What have you ever done in your entire life? Your entire life, what have you done? Yeah, I'm a prodigy, okay? What do you have hanging on the fridge? 2nd grade. I did an art project. Got 2 stickers on it. 2 stickers! You ever get 2 stickers? No? I bet you didn't even get 1 sticker, you sick son of a bitch! You didn't get no stickers. Punch you so hard your eyes are gonna look like Adam Gase.
I don't recall that. And this season, I just been doing so well, and I mean, the both of you have 3 wins combined. That math seemed unnecessary. And I guess I just wanted to make sure that I didn't turn it into the thing that I hated. Well, I mean, you kind of been a... But then I realized that I could never do that. Because I actually win games. There it is. I don't know why I ever doubted myself. It's 1 game. Shake it off. A fluke. For so long, both of you terrorized me, picked on me. But now, I'm the one who does the picking. Great monologue, King Lear. Now both of you, get outside, help Dad in with his stuff. Wait, Dad is here? Wait, why did you bring Dad here? I thought we could use his help in waking up Springsteen. Oh my God, you ruined everything. Springsteen is fine. Wait, I guess somebody needs to get their ass kicked again. Bruce, get me the garage opener. Dad is the one who took me from this family. Rocky even said if he ever saw him again, he would kill him.
I don't think they want me really talking to you, since according to Rocky, he said if they ever see you, they're going to destroy you on a spiritual level.
Where's Rocky now? Well, it's about damn time that somebody came out here and helped me. Are you just gonna stand there? You. Hey, Dad. Springsteen. Hey, Dad. Now, I don't need a million questions here, but you have a new brother now. His name is Bruce. What? No. I like being an only child. I'm literally right here. You look after him now, Springsteen. You need to be a good brother. All right, Bruce, you can come out. Hello, I am Bruce. And I am Springsteen. Four-letter word for the number 4. Springsteen. Hey, Dad. I need you to listen very carefully. I need to go away. Wait, what? Why? I don't have time to explain. I need to make sure that you and your brothers are safe. I don't understand. Is this because of Frederick? It's nobody's fault. I just need to make sure that you're protected. I knew it was Frederick's fault. Springsteen, I want to give you something. But it's not my birthday. Or is it? Springsteen, it's not your birthday. Damn, I wanted cake. Here. Oh, wow! It's a Brett Favre jersey. He's gonna lead the Jets to the Super Bowl. I'm glad you like it. When they make the Super Bowl, can we go, Dad? I'm not sure when I'll be back. Okay. Well, then I'll just wait. What? I won't wear this jersey again until you come home. Okay. It sounds like a plan. Hey, Dad. No! Stay back! I am still your king! It's my crown! And I will not be giving it to anybody! I hate Thanksgiving. If you think that gun is gonna stop me from getting to you, well, honeydew, you got another thing coming. It's not even your crown, hippie! It's his! I'm going to kill you. You don't even deserve the crown. Well, I'm not going to kill you for the crown. You know what you did. I told you. He came at me first. It was self-defense. Well, in that case, I hope you're ready to defend yourself again. And just to let you know, you don't have enough bullets. Yeah, get him. I'm leaving now. Here. Take it. I better not be followed. It's beautiful. You could have it if you want. No, not yet. Are you sure? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And it seems like I gotta do a few more shoulder exercises for this little piece of sparkle. But I'll get it. And when I'm ready, I'll come for you. Yes, you will.
They're dying, Carl. I know. We should probably bring them to a hospital. You definitely don't have insurance? It left when Tom left. At least you still have Bill. Amen. I was supposed to play Dad in the last regular season game. I was supposed to play Springsteen. And I know that they're both pretty terrible people. Fair analysis. But I can't help but feel sad. No. No? You're in first place. You don't get sad. Then what am I supposed to do? You get angry. Okay, but that doesn't really answer my question. Damn it, Frederick! I'm not your father! Figure it out! I'm sorry if you misunderstood things. I am not a shoulder to cry on. I am not a good guy. I'm going to win. First, I'm going to go and hunt down Rocky. And then, I'm going to come back here. And I'm going to do what I always do. Win. Dad, you, Springsteen. In that order. I don't care if they're awake. I don't care if they're comatose. I don't care if they're bleeding out on the bed. I don't have empathy because I can't relate to losers. While I'm gone, try not to get another Hail Mary thrown on you. Where are you going? Hunting. Is this heaven? No, I don't think so. If it is, the Jets still haven't won here. And I don't think it's hell, because I don't see Adam Gase's play calling anywhere. I see. I'm glad I got to see you before I go. What do you mean? I'm not waking up, Dad. Don't say that. You're waking up. No. I'm not. Don't talk back to me, Springsteen. If I say you're waking up, you're waking up. You know I left to protect you, right? To protect Bruce? I know. I just wanted to explain why I wasn't there. And I should have been there. It's okay, Dad. I know. It's time for me to go, Dad. No, we have plenty of time left. It's okay, Dad. Stop saying it's okay! It's not okay! It's not okay. Can you do me a favor? Of course. Can you tell Bruce? I will. And can I ask for one more thing? Anything. You've gotten good. Thank you for this. Bye, Dad. No. Springsteen! You need to be a good brother. You need to be here for them. Because I wasn't. Hey! Take me! You hear me? Take me instead! Dad, what are you doing? I'm being your father. Tell them I'm sorry. And call Dad? Dad? We did it, Springsteen. We did it. Dad? 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 I need help! Oh, Your Majesty, do you need anything? Gus, I told you to stop calling me that. I'm not even wearing the crown. Honestly, I'm a little bit desperate for leadership right now. So, I mean, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep addressing you as that. Okay, that's fine. So do you need anything? No, I'm okay. Just gonna go outside now. Okay, I'll be in the basement if you need me. I just realized that has a double meaning. What the hell is wrong with that guy? You should have seen it, Dad. We beat the Seahawks. And I mean, the Dolphins won too. And the Patriots. And the Washington team. The Jets. They did things. I'm glad Springsteen's still sleeping for that.
What seems to be the issue, little sapling?
Wildflower?
Yes?
Where are you?
Up here.
What? Why? How long have you been up there?
Not long, but now that I've been up here, I kinda like it.
Okay.
So what seems to be the problem?
Nothing. I'm, perfectly fine.
Oh, no, 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 no. Poor choice of words, Soybean.
What do you mean?
Nothing is perfect anymore. Remember when we talked about that tree over there?
I try not to.
I had asked you, why do things have to die?
Yeah?
I understand it now. Things have to die so that new things can take their place. So enjoy your time in the sun, Brussels sprout, 'cause the reaper is coming.
I wouldn't start threatening me, Wildflower.
Peace, my heart, let the time for parting be sweet.
What?
Let it not be a death, but completeness.
What is happening?
Let love melt into memory and pain into songs.
Are you having a stroke?
Let the flight through the sky end with the folding of the wings over the nest.
Should I be writing this down?
Let the last touch of your hands be gentle, like the flower of the night.
Wait, I don't know how to write.
Stand still, O beautiful end, for a moment, and say your last words in silence. I bow to you and hold up my lamp to light your way. I'm sorry about your father figure, Bruce. But I take comfort knowing that he's not going to see what I do to you. All our time has come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor the wind, nor the sun, or rain.
Hey, Bruce. Hey, Frederick.
Kings, huh?
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't feel right wearing it, though. Without Dad or Springsteen to see.
Oh, yeah, no, I barely wear mine either. Yeah, it just head was cold, so I put that on. Listen, he's doing worse. And, well, I'm glad he didn't have to see what happened to the Jets on Sunday. Henry Ruggs go fast. I don't think he's gonna... Don't. He's gonna make it. Have you heard from Carl?
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's still out hunting Mackie.
I hope he gets him.
He will. Carl doesn't give up. He doesn't quit. And he doesn't stop.
I know. And listen, I know he's been more tame this year, but there's something about him that just... it terrifies me.
Well, just be thankful you're not Rocky. Because he doesn't stand a chance.
I think I lost him. I gotta get out of here. What the hell is that? Is that a bear trap? It is.
Who's there? Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
What?
Hurts.
Carl. Is that you? Show yourself, you coward.
You killed Joe, didn't you?
Didn't you? Yes.
Why?
He's the one who took Bruce. He's the reason our family fell apart. They went looking for him.
And
And they never came back.
so now what do you want?
I want to burn it all down.
Good.
I don't understand what happened. We were supposed to be great this year. Remember that comeback against the Falcons? And now, we're a laughingstock. A joke. And Bruce, the prodigal son returns. But he's nice to us. At least more than Rocky was. He took the clapper from us. He stuck us with stupid fat McCarthy. I guess that's true. So what are we gonna do about it? What can we do about it? We suck. We can make him suffer. He's the king now. He's surrounded by his brothers. We can't hurt him. Not him. Springsteen. That's right, trash. Eat it. Yeah, we got a franchise QB now in RG3. So get used to seeing me at the top, 'cause things ain't never gonna change. Franchise QB, huh? This is it. This is the year we go to the Super Bowl. You like that? You like that? Now this is the year we go to the Super Bowl. We won a Super Bowl. I'm gonna punch a horse in the mouth. Okay, this one's definitely it, right? Shut up. All of these injuries. And yet we're still better than you.
For years, they mocked and ridiculed me. But that's all behind me now. I'm a different person. And maybe it's time to forgive. But then again, it's like Charlemagne the God says, forgiveness is overrated. No L's on this jersey. Excuse me, little artichoke. This little number belongs to me. time to begin, little friend. Now let's clean up this place.
Bruce?
Hi.
Hi?
A fellow member of the royal family.
Yeah. Have you seen Bruce?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where he is?
Yes.
Oh, God. Can you tell me?
Sure. He's tied up in the closet upstairs.
Again? No, I mean, why?
I put him there.
And why would you do that?
You ask a lot of questions. So how about you answer one of mine?
Sure?
Why the hell are you still in my house? You see, we got Bruce back, and then you all just started showing up, like ants to a picnic.
It's Springsteen. We really can't move him.
Weren't you the one who hit him with your car?
Yeah, but,
And you just assumed that you could just stay here?
well, I thought,
And there's the problem right there, little mouse. You thought wrong. You see, when my brothers were in charge, they let a lot of things fly. And in my opinion, the only way that a baby bird flies is if it gets pushed. And I know all about you. You've been pushed your whole life. Carl pushed you, your dad pushed you. Hell, even the sleepy one pushed you. And now look at you. You did it. You're the champ, the belle of the ball, the top of the charts. And yet, you still cower like a small, scared little caterpillar whenever you see your brother.
I'm not that scared of Carl.
You are, though. I can see it. Don't worry, I used to be scared too, before I changed.
What?
The point is that I respect your title, I respect your crown, but I'm afraid to say, gluten-free biscuit, I don't respect you.
Listen, you little freak. You lead the worst division in football. You've won 6 games. So I recommend that you shut your mouth, or I'm gonna put your ass through a table. What the hell are you smiling about?
You know, in older times, when there was a dispute, some folks would settle it with a duel.
Okay.
Do you have a dispute with me, Chickpea?
You know what? I think I do.
I was hoping you'd say that. What's your weapon of choice?
I don't even need a weapon to kick your ass.
Well, that's a poor choice.
What are you gonna do? Get your big stick?
No, a big stick is not a weapon suitable for a king. You see, I got a sharp stick. What the f? Now, usually, I'm pretty against violence. But if I'm not mistaken, that car that you were driving, well, it ain't a hybrid. Which means that you're killing the planet, Mr. Buffalo. Oh, I sure do love a good game. Marco.
Where the hell did he get a sword from? What room is this?
I painted it for him. Rocky? He said it was his favorite color.
What the hell are you doing here?
Do you think he'll like it?
Who? What the hell is wrong with this family? Move the hell over, I'm coming in.
Marco. 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 Polo. Well, this is interesting. Uh-oh. Did I leave my stash out? Oh. Somebody looks like they got a case of the crazies. I won't mess this up. We need to get out of here. Oh, come on, get off me, come on. I know this is a bit awkward, but I just want to say I appreciate you letting me bunk with you. Wildflower, you're poking me with your freaking sword. I left my sword outside. Hey. You the guy who shot my dad? It's okay. We can trade Carson Wentz. Somebody's got to take him. Thank you all for coming. I wanted to call a family meeting to discuss the current pickle we're in. I just want to say that, as of right this second, I'm pretty happy with how things are going.
It's going well. Didn't Carl break your nose?
He did, but that's okay, because we beat the 49ers.
Didn't they also score a Hail Mary on you?
Aren't you in third place now, Trash? Oh, I can see the anger monkeys are out today. But that's all right. Manure helps the flowers grow.
As Wildflower's right-hand man.
I prefer left.
As Wildflower's left-hand man.
You know what? Go with feet.
What?
I've always preferred feet over hands. This guy knows what I mean.
What?
Anyway, as Wildflower's foot man. I wonder what Rex Ryan is up to anyway. I think That'll be all, Footy. But I didn't get to say. Honestly, no one cares. Is no one gonna back me up on this? I mean, somebody could want him, right? There's a lot of QB needy teams in the NFL. Anywho, I wanted to bring everybody together to apologize. For locking me in the closet? No. For chasing that guy around with a sword? Oh, you heard about that too? No, it's not any of those things. I wanted to apologize for my jersey. What? It has come to my attention that the remnants of my old self can still be found on this jersey, and I wanted to apologize for any offense I may have caused. Again, what? So I will be taking the necessary steps to make sure that this transgression has been rectified. You locked me in a closet. How am I in last place? Okay, much better. You can still see That concludes our family meeting. Thanks for coming, everybody. Is anyone going to talk about the fact that Rocky is literally possessed? Bruce, if you have a topic that you would like to bring up, you gotta submit it for approval. Okay. Is it approved? Have you filled out the proper forms? No. Well, you know what they say. A pigeon without a briefcase is just a bird. Exactly. What? Carl, I got the gasoline, the rope, and the matches. Let's go take care of this Eagles guy. I'm not in the mood, Danny. Not in the mood? What are you talking about? You brought me here for this. I'm sure you're more than capable of handling it yourself. What the hell's going on with you? I don't want to talk about it. Is this about yesterday? You've literally won 6 Super Bowls. I told you I'm not in the mood, Danny. It's one season. Stop acting like a little child. It's not just about this season. What about the next one? Or the next one after that? Well, then you'd be just like everyone else. That's the problem. I've been fighting it. I didn't want to admit it. But that's the truth. I'm just like everybody else now. This is literally the second time in a decade that we have had a winning record. Yeah, I guess Florida's just doing so great now, isn't it? You know, the Falcons choking, that used to be our thing. Tom and mine. And now he just does it with another team. It's no big deal. How could he do that to me? Listen, man, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your world. Things were amazing for so long. We had some great times. Did you ever hear about that time with the Seahawks on the 1-yard line? Literally everyone has. It's crazy. You build a life with someone, and then one day, it's just gone. Frederick's the new king, and they used to fear me. They feared me, and it kept us together. So now that they're not afraid anymore, what's to say they don't leave me too?
I stayed in Florida. Listen, I don't know what's going on with your family, their family. I don't know. I don't really care. I came here for one reason, and I'm about to go do what I came here for. Danny. Yeah. It's windy out there. Use a barbecue lighter instead of matches. Thanks, Carl. Springsteen? Springsteen? Springsteen! Carl, Springsteen is gone. That's better. Where is he? Ah! Where is he? I don't know. Bruce, where's the hippie sword? I'm gonna start cutting off appendages. No! Carl? America's team my ass! Carl! What? Look. You're a monster! Shut up. Wait, what? What was the thing that you just said? Are you afraid of me? Of course I am! I still got it. Thank you. Hello, I am Bruce. And I am Springsteen. And after I got hit by the car, I ended up in this other place. That's what happened. What did I miss here? A lot, actually. You were out for a while. Well, at least the good news is that the Jets were so bad, we're going to get the first overall pick in the draft. Oh, with Trevor Lawrence under center, we're totally going to win more than one game next year. We might even win 3. Springsteen? Yeah, the Jaguars have the number 1 overall pick after the Jets beat the Rams. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. Get the keys, you're hitting me with the car again. No. It's fine, I'm a pro at this by now. Springsteen? You're awake? Yeah, unlike the Bills, you stickerless piece of garbage. That was good, right, Bruce? You saw how I got him? Yeah. He actually won the division. It's cool, right? I just don't know what's going on, William. It's like everything is going wrong, and I just don't understand it. Dwayne Haskins is gone? Alright, I understand that one, but Alex Smith is still hurt, and most importantly, I'm in danger of losing my crown.
No, I ain't losing hope just yet. I still got some fight left in me. Unlike Margaret. Shame. Well, William, it's always nice talking to you. Make sure you say hi to the possums for me. Oh my. Looks like we got another sleepy man. Rocky? It's alright, he's probably just chasing bubbly elephants in his dreams. Wildflower. Rocky's dead. And he's been murdered. A murder? Looks like we got a mystery on our hands. Or feet. So, who did this? Nobody is leaving until we get some answers. Well, hold on there, little fruity man. How about we don't lose our heads? I will not be calm because Rocky is dead and one of you killed him. Listen, maybe he fell down or maybe he bumped his head coming out of a badger's den. I'll be interviewing all of you. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just a quick question. Because we are interviewing, do you need a copy of my resume? That's a great question. No, why would I need your resume? You're the interviewer, shouldn't you know that? This guy doesn't even interview. How would a resume help me figure out who killed Rocky? What if under job experience it said murderer? Boom. But because you didn't ask for my resume, you have no idea. Never known. Clueless. Not a clue. I missed this. Not as much as this guy missed all the information on my resume. Boom. Fine. Give me a resume. I do not have a printer. Don't have one. Enough! I will be interviewing every single one of you. Downstairs, 5 minutes, nobody touch Rocky. Now let's slow this caboose. You know what they say, if you drink the nectar too fast, you're gonna get a tummy ache. This guy talks funny. And you're a sound sleeper. Anywho, Gus, you're talking a whole lot like you have the crown. And last time I checked, I have the crown. So don't you think it should be me leading this investigation? I'd agree with you, Wildflower. Except I found petals from your crown in Rocky's hand. What a twist. I'm sorry, can people go around? I don't know names. Let's start with you. Tell me what you did in the last 24 hours. Well... Oh, how many tables did I jump through last night? Oh. Oh, God. He went and played house with you instead. Listen, I don't know what the hell...
What do you want, Frederick?
I just woke up, actually. Crazy night.
Yeah, I bet.
What's going on, Carl?
Nothing. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That's it? You got drunk, you jumped through a table, and then you fell back asleep.
That's it. I went upstairs when I heard a commotion.
And you had no interaction with anybody in this house? Not any of your brothers?
Nope, just interacted with a 24-pack. And your end table.
Get out.
Okay, Bruce. And Springsteen. I'm so gonna regret this.
What have you two been up to the past 24 hours? I got this, Bruce. I would say that our biggest weakness is that we care too much. What? I looked up interview questions before this. Very prepared. Can you two morons just tell me where you've been? I'm sorry. Before we start, can I use your bathroom?
Sure?
Thank you. I'll just only be a moment. Maybe we shouldn't be too much longer. Okay. Right, excuse me. Okay. Thank you for waiting. You have a very lovely home. Okay, if we're ready now. Bruce, I think I crapped in a closet. What? I thought it was a bathroom.
Was there a toilet?
There was not. It was just some Cowboys flannel sheets. And honestly, not even the worst bathroom I've been in.
Ooh, I'll check it out. Springsteen, did you relieve yourself in my closet?
Well, that is not a commonly asked interview question. That's a curveball. First, let me thank you for your question. And no, I just heard your entire conversation. You're both terrible at whispering. Bruce, I think the closet is his. Springsteen, you can't go back into a coma. If I close my eyes hard enough and give myself a concussion, I think I could do it. No. But your team won. I wish my team would win. I know, and it's terrible. I mean, Adam Gase could still get fired. If that man is still employed in 2021, I'll run myself over. It's gonna be okay. Okay. This year has been terrible, Bruce. I got hit by a freaking car. Went into a coma. And even worse, Frederick won the division. Now I can't even get Trevor Lawrence. And to think we also have a pandemic. That's still happening? Okay. So you're telling me that you spent all night and into the next day just filling Springsteen in on everything that's happened within the past 3 months. That is correct. What I think Bruce is saying is that he is very capable of presenting information in an approachable way, if that's what the job requires. Crazy enough, you two exonerated yourself, considering that you two imbeciles could not do anything like this if you tried. God, who crapped in this guy's closet? Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
No. No? No. Did you just come in here to tell me no? No. Gotcha. I will remove your corneas. Listen, Carl, you have come out and blatantly said that you were going to kill Rocky. And I'm not gonna lie, you're a prime suspect. Did you kill him? No. So then what have you been doing? Listen, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it now. Well, this would be a whole lot easier if you helped. I have to focus on my family. Dad was your family too. Barely. He went and played house with you instead. Listen, I don't know what the hell... Do it myself. What do you want, Frederick? Nothing. Go back to sleep. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's your turn now. I can see you're a man who values their privacy. You can go. Has anyone seen Danny? You need to get out of here. No. Something doesn't feel right. What do you mean? He's dead. You did it. Carl, I didn't do this. What? Perfect. You gonna make this easy? I'm talking to you. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What? You're gonna die. Just like Daddy. You won't be laughing soon. Actually, I'm going to enjoy this very much. That's the last thing I remember. When I woke up, he was dead. And I just laid low until someone else found him. All I know is there's a dead body in the living room, and they're pretty upset about it. And they're going to be calling you in. There's more to this. And I'm going to figure it out. How does it feel being so close to the crown? That's not what we're here for. Isn't it? What were you doing when Rocky was being murdered, Wildflower? Why don't you tell me what you were doing? Flowers from your crown was found on Rocky's body. How do you explain that? Not sure, kitty cat. Do you have any idea how that could have happened? But I am sure that you should be very, very careful. You're at a point where the path diverts in the woods, and I would make sure you know where you're going, Footy. You were supposed to play Rocky next week. It seems like that's motive enough. Honeydew, I got a whole lot more motives than that. I got some for you too.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, Wildflower?
The castles we build in the sand always wash away with the tide.
You like stories, don't you, Wildflower? Well, let me tell you one.
Help me. Talk to me. Answer me! I just need guidance.
I honestly have no idea what's gonna happen.
Scooter. What do I do?
I am just glad this season's almost over.
It is?
Or maybe it's not.
I'm lost.
Maybe it's just beginning.
You're right. And it's up to me to ensure that beginning.
Rocky? I have an idea. What's going on up there, I wonder?
New beginnings.
You gonna say some stupid one-liner? No. What are you doing, man?
Hey, Wildflower. Pick up your sword.
What?
Do it! Help! Wildflower's gone crazy! He stabbed Carl!
How did you...
Here. Take it.
You took some of the flowers. Bye, Carl.
He killed Rocky too! I just caught him trying to dispose the body.
And now I take your crown.
Carl. Carl. I remember when you would tell me stories. These elaborate tales with crazy characters. You'd even change your voice for each one. Some more successful than others. And I'd lay there, barely able to keep my eyes open. And that's when you knew that it was time for the end. I'd fight it, of course. Plead for just a little longer. I didn't want it to end. I wasn't ready to say goodnight. I wanted to stay there in that moment, regardless of how much I knew it wouldn't last or how much it would hurt in the morning. I wanted to stay. It was like an island, and I didn't want to go. You remember that? I do. They're gonna... Are they gonna be? They're gonna be okay. Good. That's good. You made sure of that. Yeah, well, that's what family does. You tell anyone about these tears, I'm gonna kick your spirit ass. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I met Danny. I know. Kind of a douche. Oh yeah? Must take after his dad. Good night, Dad. Good night, son. It's done. Carl is dead. They've all turned on each other. It's perfect. You know, I think it's just adorable that you things have names. Just little embodiments. Running around in here and playing house. I don't understand. Of course you don't. You're an imbecile. I was the one who killed Carl. I have done all of the work. What have you done? More than you could possibly comprehend. Listen, I don't know what. I'm gonna keep this really simple. Are they all dead? No, not yet, but. Well, then you're not done, are you? No, but are you? Sorry. Finish it, and then we'll talk. Oh, and remember, all of them.
You seem stressed, Footy.
Shut up! I'm trying to think!
You know what helps me think? Thinking about grass.
I don't have time to hear about you getting high, Wildflower.
No, silly mongoose. I'm talking about real grass.
It wasn't supposed to happen this way. I was supposed to get the crown. The clapper.
Well, you know what they say about family planning. Condoms are in aisle 6.
Shut up!
Wish Mom and Dad had that information before having you.
I just don't understand.
Oh, well, you see, when a bee finds a flower to pollinate,
If they don't kill you soon, I will.
and then the bee says, hey, you photosynthesize often? Rough crowd.
What's going on, guys? We were just talking about how to get rid of Wildflower. Oh. Okay. Take a seat, Gus. Yeah. You guys all right? Just want to get revenge on the guy who's responsible for Carl's death. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, of course, Wildflower deserves to be punished. So what were you guys thinking? We were kind of hoping you had some ideas. Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to overstep. He was your brother.
Is a brother.
You guys are making me a little nervous.
And why would you be nervous, Gus? You caught Wildflower, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess I did. I should probably head back downstairs.
You know how long it takes for me to take a dump?
What?
I said, do you know how long it takes for me to take a dump?
I don't understand.
Longest it's ever taken me is 20 minutes.
Well, that's not true. You were gone for nearly...
Before we start, can I use your bathroom?
Sure?
Thank you. I'll just only be a moment. Whew. Okay, bathroom, bed. Carl?
Hey, Springsteen.
What you doing?
Something's just not sitting right with me. It's Rocky's murder.
Oh, you mean you didn't kill him?
Exactly.
Yeah, that is weird.
I think I'm going to go upstairs and check some things out.
Oh, sure thing. I was just looking for a bathroom.
Springsteen, there's literally a bathroom right behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, I do know where Gus's bedroom is.
How's it going in there? Almost done. There's some nice shoes in here. There's some brown ones. More brown ones. Make sure you wipe. No worries. There's ties in here.
Listen, Springsteen, if something happens to me... Ooh, there's cowboy flannel sheets in here, too. I pretended just to be your cousin, so I could, distance myself from the family when Dad left. Hope this guy has a good washing machine. But I just wanted you to know that you're my brother. And done. What were you saying? No, I, just, don't trust those NFC brothers. Even Bruce? Bruce's family. You can trust family. I'm sorry, I don't understand. You did or you didn't crap in my closet? Oh, no, I did. So what was the point of that entire story? The point is that Carl didn't trust you. And then after his death, I didn't trust you. And so, I headed back to your closet. And there, I found this. Uh-oh. Dear Diary, I'm gonna kill Springsteen today. Dear Diary, Carl kicked my ass today. I'm gonna kill that guy. Dear Diary, Rocky has come up with a plan. Today is the day. I will get that crown, no matter what it takes. Well, I guess we'll go down together. I found your bullets too. What are you gonna do to me? Well, you ain't gonna get any stickers. What? I believe the gentleman said. That you won't be the recipient of any stickers. Time to run, Footy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Thanks for the assist, Margaret. You imbecile. I'm America's team. You don't deserve the crown. You don't even have a name. See, that's where you're wrong, Juniper. My name is Wildflower Turquoise, and I'm the king of the East. I got it from a neighbor. No. No. No!
I told you I was thinking about grass. Gus. Fine. I'll just do it myself. Wildflower, help me. I don't think so, little birdie. I'm the reason you have that crown. And you're also the reason why you'll never wear it again. Hey Bruce, listen, we're family. Your dad, he took you from us. He's the real villain here. He abandoned you. Carl abandoned you. I've never abandoned you. You're my brother. No, you're not. I thought you took online jujitsu. Oh, burn! Aren't you gonna kill me? I'm not. Fly, Eagles. You sure you're gonna be okay here by yourself, Wildflower? Oh, I'll be fine. Margaret, William, and I are gonna watch a movie later. It's about plants. Oh, that's nice. What movie? Roots. Wildflower, I don't think that movie's about trees. No spoilers. Okay. Take care, Brucey. And remember, seasons don't fear the reaper. Take care, Wildflower. Oh, hey, fellow king. You chased me around with a sword, Wildflower. We're not friends. Well, you know what they say. When the dandelions bloom in June, the crickets will sing underneath the light of the moon. No one says that. You know that, right? No one says the things that you say. Well, I just did. And I'm someone. Goodbye, Wildflower. Oh, hey there. I don't think I ever caught your name, Flipper. F*** you. Well, okay then. Okay, does everyone have everything? I thought I was going to be here for 15 total minutes. I brought nothing. That's me! I made that dent! Oh, is there still dry blood on it? You sure I can't drive you to the airport? No, I think I need some space. I'm going to walk back to Florida. Okay. You know what I want? I want you to win this whole damn thing. So when I come back and kick your ass, it's going to be even more satisfying. Sounds good.
Oh. He would have wanted you to have these. See you around, King. Goodbye, morons. Goodbye, person I don't know. Bruce, who is that? I'm pretty sure that was your brother. Oh, goodbye, brother. Step. Oh, so his name is Step. I thought it was Stare. Huh. Did you hear Adam Gase got fired? I did. How do you feel? You know, I feel like for the first time in a long time, the Jets could actually be mediocre next year. Oh, that must be nice. No more butt fumbles here. Yeah. We won a game with our butts on Sunday. Let's go home. Gus, Rocky, I hope you like the spots I picked for you. And plus, Mom and Dad are right in the front yard. All together. It was a good season. Hey, Springsteen, did you notice that it got really, really dark over here? Oh, yeah. That's weird. Anyway, what do you want for dinner? Pizza bagels. Again? Yes. Respectable option. Hello, I am Bruce, and I am Springsteen.
Tom. Have you guys seen a guy named Tom walk through here?